Welcome back. Here's a new video. As you know, this is my black dog fill-in because my other black dog had passed away from old age and cancer and stuff. And if you don't know that video, I will put the rest of my videos in a link in the description below so everyone can keep up. If you hear any weird sounds to the side like plastic or cooing, there's a chicken over here. I'm watching it for the holidays for a family. And so, speaking of the holidays, it's December, and a lot of people are going out of town for Christmas and gonna meet up with family and have family relationships and stuff like that. Now, in I had been to family gatherings when I was young, as a kid, even as a preteen, I would say, at my dad's house with his family. But when his mother passed away in about 2008, I want to say, yeah, about April of 2008, those gatherings kind of got weird and got fewer and fewer. In fact, his youngest sister, so Reynaldo Nava, is from a family of 5. And the youngest in the family, being also his youngest sister, is, she doesn't speak to the family anymore from what I know. She actually, it's a long, drawn out story in itself, but in that sense, it ended up being that, her husband said he didn't feel safe going to family gatherings anymore, and she abided to his wishes and just said, we won't go anymore, because I'd rather have you feel safe than go to family functions. And if anyone cares to know about that, I'll talk about that in another video. But so right now, I think family functions are pretty much, if there is any family functions, I think it's pretty much Reynaldo, who is my biological dad, and his sister. So there's 2 girls and 3 boys. So he's the second oldest, and then it's Elvia and Eddie and I'll put up a family tree. If I can figure out how to make a family tree, I'll put up a family tree to show everybody. But it's just, they got weird and they got very closed off. They're not open to other members from other families. It's not like a big get together a lot of times. Even when it was the whole family, Reynaldo's parents only speak Spanish, or I should say his dad's still alive from what I know, and his mom only spoke Spanish, but he would never translate, nor did he ever show interest in helping. He never really showed interest in helping people understand what was going on. If you didn't speak Spanish, you could just be totally lost in the conversation, and there was just some weird cultural norms that went on there too. So it was very weird in a lot of different ways. And in all that being said, I stopped going, and I moved at the end for that. But it just got weirder and weirder, to the point where now I know very little about Reynaldo or about his side of, or about any of his relatives or anything like that. And I think that's could be a sign of mental illness, or I think that could just be a sign of just hiding stuff. I don't know where he comes from originally. I know he comes from Mexico, but that's I couldn't tell you that. I couldn't tell you any of his mother's relatives or his mother's sister's names or his dad's relatives or anything like that. I know very little about any part of that, what you could call family, which I don't. So that's about it. I will have a I will post a family tree and happy holidays to everyone who watches this. Okay, bye.